Pferd und Zuschauer. Und da sind wir wieder auf der Suche nach dem Pferd, was gerade weggelaufen ist. Und wir würden ja auch hören, was die Leute da so im Wald schreien, wenn ich mal so ruhig sein könnte. Oh.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Ah.
Did you know my
Wenn das nicht mal Ramsay
ancestors wore
Snow
the
ist.
skins of their enemies as a coat?
Ich kann mich nicht sonderlich gut verstecken, muss ich mal sagen. Ja, was soll ich machen? Achso, Inventar.
Not my
Seite
best
gucken.
work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy.
Bagagen,
What with all that bloody
Halskette.
noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
Kann ich etwa weggehen?
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the war. Hey!
Ich hätte mich vielleicht wieder wegdrehen sollen, als er sich umgedreht hat. Jetzt verstehe ich das erst. Ah, okay. Ah, okay, ich verstehe. Das war dumm. Man hätte sich nicht die ganze Zeit dahin gucken sollen, sondern sich ein bisschen wieder mit dem Pfeil zurückbewegen soll, als sich jetzt der Typ umgedreht hat. Okay. Das versuche ich nochmal. Aber was bringt es überhaupt dahin zu gucken?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now.
Und Ramsay kann mich nicht sehen?
How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen.
Wenn ich den jetzt
There.
töte? Ja, das wird
Hear
nicht
that?
klappen.
I know I heard something.
Ja, wie soll ich denn jetzt da weglaufen? Ohne? Aber wenn der jetzt da sicher ist, dass ich nicht hinter den Baum gucke. Also der hinter den Baum guckt. Hat scheinbar geklappt.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
Auch ein
Gerhard
cooles
the Tall,
Schloss.
who founded our house,
Burg.
and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
So bold.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Ja, dem Typen vertraue ich ja schon. Mach du das doch, wenn du schon fragst. Aua.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
Tja,
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house
Und
is
was?
doomed! We all fucking
eine
know it!
Tür von uns.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Oh,
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not two coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay?
Ja, wie komme ich da
Our
noch
share
raus,
of
ohne ihn
bread and wine
umzubringen?
grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Das kann ich wohl kaum zulassen.
Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need
Das
to
ist doch kein
know they
hartes.
cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their Lord
Ich hätte
will
ihn jetzt
not permit it.
umgebracht. Der hat doch auch nicht nur was geklaut, der hat doch Fahnenflucht. Ja, die Mauer ist immer gut.
I will decide.
Da kann er was essen kriegen.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Doch lieber 3 Finger. Ob der lieber 3 Finger gewählt hätte? Aber die Mauer braucht bald gute Leute. Tja, aber das ist gemein.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help
Das war
you in
nicht
the
nur ein
face
Dieb,
of
das war ein
disloyalty. You
Fahnenflüchtling.
need someone
Also
you
ein
can trust
Linksverwumster.
by your side.
War nicht einfach irgendeiner,
Someone
der
you
da
can
rangekommen ist,
rely
was klauen
on,
wird.
no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Ja, ja. Ich meine, ich weiß ja jetzt schon, dass der irgendwas anderes weiß, was er nicht weiß. Unauffällig. Ich nehme das einfach, gebe das der Tante, die da gerade rumstand. Talk to, look at. Master, was? Wo ist denn der Master? Das bin ja ich. Noch was dabei? Nur ein Bracer, okay. Tower entern. Essen angucken.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores for the house are dwindling. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Wollte mal eigentlich das Essen angucken. Einfach mal angucken. Na komm, geh erstmal wieder weg. Was hat der andere noch zu sagen? Ja, kann ich das Hand aussprechen? Ich möchte gerne, dass du hier meine rechte Hand wirst. Hallo Melke.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
My mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Lord. Ethan, bitte.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. You said you'd get angry sometimes. This would have been a good time to see it.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment.
Yep.
Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Wobei den Krieger zu wählen wäre mal irgendwie eine andere Entwicklung wahrscheinlich. Oder dann werde ich gleich erschossen. Oder er tötet mich. Oder ich töte ihn. Okay, Malcolm, ich muss mit meiner Mutter reden. Ich rede trotzdem noch mit ihm.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland?
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
Muss ich mich melden.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. we post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Was? Ich hab doch eine Mauer geschickt. Warum sollen noch mehr kommen? Ich gehe einfach raus und gründe die Welt. Proclus. Ganz schön hohes Tor. Was sollen da für Dinger durchkommen? Ich bin so groß. Erwachsenen sind so groß. Kutschen sind dann vielleicht mal so hoch. Maximal so hoch. Eigentlich eher niedriger. Ich meine, man setzt sich da rein. Was steht da ja meistens nicht drin. Manchmal ist da noch Gepäck drauf. Aber es wird doch eigentlich maximal die Hälfte von dem Tor hier benötigt. Können die obere Hälfte verkaufen und die Einwohner füttern. Haha. Hey, willst du mein Sentinel werden? Ach, kann das tatsächlich zum Sprechen.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget, but...
I'm honored.
Yeah.
Ja, voll die anstrengende
I'll have a
Bewegung.
real one, but not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Sorry. Ja, Schild angucken. Einfach mal alle Interaktionen ausführen, die man hier ausführen kann. Da muss ja auch keiner von euch mehr das Spiel kaufen. Nein, Spaß. Die Entscheidungen laufen doch immer anders. Ja, gehe ich jetzt zum Meister oder gehe ich jetzt zu ihm und sage ihm, werde mein neuer Waffenmeister? Sentinel, meine ich.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Ja, ja.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Toller Ratschlag. Das ist ja sehr... ja.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored. But are you sure?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
Erstmal spreche ich mit meiner Mutter. Die ist dann wahrscheinlich im Tower. Wenn der Master dann da stand. Lalalala. Mit ihm reden. Wer ist denn das? Hallo. Nix da. Ich will mit meiner Mutter sprechen. Mama, komm mal her. Gibt Ärger. Du schickst Leute von weg, um meinen Bruder zu suchen und der womöglich älter ist als ich und dann eher Lord ist oder was? Ja, der wäre Quatsch. Ja, ich glaube nicht, dass meine Mutter hier oben ist. Das war ja erfolgreich. Mami. Na gut. Herr Wichmer sollte mit meiner Mutter reden. Kann die ganz links gewesen sein?
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting here forever.
Wie rennt man nochmal? Hallo Bruderherz. Hallo Typ. Am Tor. Hey, ich drück doch gar nicht dahin. Ich drück doch dahin. Mami, 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 Mami. Kriegst Ärger von mir. Hallo, steht da oben irgendwo? Ja, ich glaube, die finde ich jetzt nicht.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
So, talk to...
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
I already did it.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Did it.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Ja, kann ich jetzt zu ihm sprechen? Ach so, ich kann es jetzt noch entscheiden. Ja, dann behalte ich selber. Ne, hier, Mama, willst du das haben? Wer ist jetzt da?
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tot! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not
Ach,
disappoint you.
wirklich, der erinnert sich daran.
Now, sentinel, what do you
Ich sehe
have
die
to
ganze Zeit meine
report of
Errungenschaft
Ramsay
nicht, weil ich ein
Snow?
anderes Fenster
Our
baziehe.
scout says only a day's ride from here. With no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Let Sir Royland speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Sir Royland.
No, you chose your sentinel. He should speak on this.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
Bolton ist ja nicht nur der kleine Bolton.
Thank the
sondern auch
gods
der
Mira
alte
has asked Lady
Bolton.
Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us. You must make your opinion known.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough.
Was?
My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
I am.
Ethan has made his
to
opinion
fight.
known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord.
Danke,
We are,
Mary.
of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Ich glaube, das ist keine gute Idee bei Ramsay Snow.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan.
Genau.
I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Sit down. Ach nee, jetzt nicht mehr.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
Das ist ja auch sehr nett von dir. Mach ich nicht.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing. There are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is
Ist
volatile,
das so?
but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
Ja, ein Schwert wegschicken, um ein anderes zu holen.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Höre ich auf meine Mutter? Ach, ja, Bruder,
Fine.
komm her.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Ja. Richtige Entscheidung, falsche Entscheidung. Ob man es einfach sagen kann, ich weiß es nicht. Vielleicht sehen wir es in der nächsten Folge, vielleicht auch nicht. Tschüss.